What's going on? So I just wanted to make this this video for all the people that say, there's a lot of talk out there, especially in the self-help community. You start going through and you just start saying, some of this is bullshit. Okay, I'll give you one of them. So I did a 50 minute run, which was the most, and I didn't even think I could do it. I honestly woke up this morning, 4:20. I snoozed my alarm twice because I went to bed at 8 a.m., which was actually too early. So how I talk about testing and finding out what works for you. So I tested 8 a.m. The thing is, I woke up at 2 a.m. ready to fucking rock the world because that's what my body needs. That's all it needs. It doesn't need 9 to 10 hours. I just need 7 to 7.5 and I'm good. Or as Arnold Schwarzenegger talks about, he goes, just sleep faster. So for me, I think 9 o'clock is a good time to, 8 o'clock, be in bed, reading. Phone is completely away from me. It is not my alarm. It is on airplane mode. Alexa is my alarm. And I have my lights powered to her, so when it's the morning, I know what the weather is, so I know how to dress. And obviously, she's the alarm. So I don't even know how I got on that subject. But what I was thinking this morning while I was actually running on the treadmill for 50 minutes is that a lot of people talk about visualization in the self-help community, okay? And I'll get to the main topic of this. They talk about visualize the car, the vacation, the girlfriend, the husband, the business, the life that you want, the body that you want, and visualize it and have it as a board up there. You know what I've also noticed that you have to visualize, especially when you're going for that body, is the process of running on a treadmill for 50 minutes for that body. It's not me at the Ironman finish line. It's me running for 50 minutes on a treadmill, soon to be 1 hour, soon to be an hour and a half, soon to be 2 hours, okay? I know I'll have to get up there to complete an Ironman. And by the way, I'll have to bike for another 4.5, 5, 6 hours, okay? So visualizing the problems that will come up, visualizing that you're gonna say, I don't feel like getting up this morning and I'm gonna have to snooze my alarm like I did twice this morning. And I said, but this is, and this is the title of the video. What if you have an off day? What if you have a bad day? So yesterday, I had one of those days. I didn't feel good. I just was off. I went in, I talked to an owner, they were looking to list their property. I know I didn't get it because I just wasn't on. I wasn't jiving. I wasn't running on all cylinders. So instead of saying that I'm a failure, which I know you guys are obviously not gonna do, but you have to understand, like I did yesterday, and I did it yesterday because it was the first time that I actually implemented something that I learned. So going back to the visualization of not just the finish line of the Ironman, the process that I'm gonna have to tell myself, visualize, I'm gonna tell myself, I don't wanna wake up. Visualize saying, I have to get up. And there's, whatever the saying is for you, the saying is for me, follow the process. Keep on the process. The process is it. It's not, the outcome is $1 million. The outcome is, but the process is making the calls. The outcome is a girlfriend. The process is going on dates, bettering yourself, being a better man or woman so the person that you actually want to be in a relationship will want to go on a date with you. That's part of it, okay? Visualizing the downtime, the time that your leg or your knee or your ankle or your back is saying, I don't feel like going right now. And is it really barking or do you actually have a problem, okay? Today, most people say, I have a serious problem, I can't do it. Most of the time, it's really just gotta stretch and then you're good to go. Like this morning for me, I didn't feel like going. I visualized yesterday when I had a terrible day, didn't get a listing, just felt like shit, put in a terrible swim last night, awful swim, was barely keeping my head above water, and it was the worst per 100 yards that I've had the whole time. So usually you should be getting better as you train. I got worse yesterday. But in my mind, while I'm in the pool and I'm just sucking all the water into my mouth and my nose, and I'm just not doing as well as I should, you know what I said? This is an off day. This is an off day. This isn't an off week. This isn't an off month. This isn't an off year. This is just an off day. Or you could even say this is just an off hour. This is an off swim. It doesn't have to be more than just that. But follow the process. Follow the process. So that's what I said this morning after I had an awful day yesterday. I woke up this morning at 4:20, snoozed my alarm twice, said maybe that off day meant I needed rest. And I said, no, follow the process. You said you were going to do this. Went 50 miles on the treadmill, unbelievable pace. Then went into a gym class, crushed the gym class. And now I'm at work and I feel amazing. Follow the process. Follow the process. Stop looking at the outcome. The outcome yesterday was I didn't get a listing and I was terrible on swimming. That was the outcome. But the process I still followed through on, making and reaching out to clients and to people that are looking to list their property. And that's the process. I proactively prospect. The process is I jump in the pool and do the laps. That's the process. The outcome is, you didn't do so well. You didn't do so well. Okay? So when you think that, like I did, I should be getting better at swimming, have this in your mind that number one, you will have off days. It's just off days. That's it. Or it's an off hour, or it's an off morning, or off afternoon. Do not let it affect 2 days in a row. That's the difference between Kobe Bryant and the third best person in the league. The person that says, you know what? I had a bad game. I missed a game-winning shot yesterday. I'm still in the gym at 6 a.m. the next morning shooting free throws, going up for that exact shot that I missed the night before, the game-winning shot that I missed before. So follow the process. Understand you're going to have off days. And when you visualize, and a lot of people, especially in the self-development, personal help, whatever you want to call it, community, they just say, just sit there and just say, Lamborghini, big beautiful house, relationship, huge apartment, 12 homes. That's such bullshit. I believed it for 10 years. That's all I did. But guess what? Nothing happened. Because they didn't talk about the process. They just talked about the Lamborghini, the house, and the relationship. They didn't talk about the failures that are going to happen. They talk about failures, but they don't talk about the process. They're selling a bag of goods. When Ty Lopez is talking about, this is how you make $1 million. This is how you get a Lamborghini. This is me shooting basketball hoops on a live Facebook feed. That's bullshit. Bullshit. That's why I stopped listening to him. That's why I stopped listening to Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary Vaynerchuk is talking about marketing the whole time. That's great. But you need sales. Sales is what gives you money. All he's talking about is you gotta post on Facebook. Okay, you know how many people are posting on Facebook and they're miserable? Okay, so there's two parts to that. And I know this is a rant. There's two parts to that. The first part is you're actually just posting and there's no proactivity. The second part, which Cal Newport talks about in Digital Minimalism, which I'm going to be doing a book review, is he talks about you have anxiety. You cannot sit in silence. You are uncomfortable with silence. Your mind cannot piece things together that need to be pieced together. Okay? I talked about it on my live yesterday. When the reason I'm doing this Ironman, and I'm going to post it this morning on Instagram, is the reason I'm doing it is because my thoughts came together earlier this year, 2019, and it said, you're not happy. You say you are. You post it on social. You say it on personal YouTube. And I'm not talking about like I'm miserable, but I'm not at the baseline of happiness that I've been at for, say, 2 years, because I was pushing my health. I was dialing in my health. A lot of things were clicking. And then when they click, they become a standard. When they become a standard, that's your baseline. So I went from here to here, and that was confidence, because I said, oh wow, I feel this energy, I feel this enthusiasm. Drinking doesn't do anything for me. Partying doesn't do anything for me. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna cut a lot of that out. So that gave me confidence, because I said, wow, I didn't think I could do that and survive and thrive and have energy and enthusiasm. So then that became a standard. And then when that's a standard, you say, what's next though? And what's next is you got to push your physical limits. That was it for me. I don't know what it is for you. I have no idea what it is for you. But your new baseline has to move up. Your new baseline has to be a little bit. One more person you reach out to 10 minutes earlier in the morning. Visualize the process. Understand there's going to be tons of challenges. Understand there's going to be a lot of shit that go wrong in your life. It's not Humpty Dumpty, Tony Robbins, Jack Canfield, Brian Tracy. A lot of these guys, they're great. They gave me the foundation, but the mindset has to go deeper. The mindset is not all fresh laundry and dandelions, okay? Shit's gonna happen. Like, you snooze your alarm twice. Do you beat yourself up, or do you say, follow the process? It's all about the process. Get your ass to the gym. Get your ass on the treadmill. Get your ass to the gym class. That was it for me. That's all I talked about this morning. Just get on the treadmill. Start the treadmill. That's it. Have an amazing day. Hopefully this inspires you guys to get your ass in gear like I am. And I'm not saying I'm better than you, but all I'm saying is I have really bad off days. It's what I say myself the following day, and then the next day. And then when something happens, like maybe a death, or I get pulled away for a week from work, do I come back the following week and I say, follow the process? Get your shit together, Charles. I talk to myself motivationally, but it's hardcore motivationally. I don't sit there and say, you know, that was a tough day, Charles. Maybe you should ease up. It's like, no, get your ass in gear, floor the accelerator, 0 to 60 in 1 second. Let's fucking go. Have an amazing day. Subscribe to the video. Talk